Hello friends, this is Jerry Rosa here in the workshop with a instrument I just set up. It was in pretty rough shape when it came in. The head was loose on it. The tailpiece was completely broke. I had to actually solder this back into condition. Strung it up. It's strung like a mandolin and played like a mandolin, I guess you'd say, but sounds like a banjo. I call this a Banjolin. That's what I refer to it as, Banjolin, because it mostly looks like a banjo, but you play it like a mandolin, so I call it a Banjolin. There are lots of other names out there for it. Some people call it a manjo for a mandolin banjo. There's other names too, but my preference is to just call it a Banjolin because it looks like a banjo played like a mandolin. As you can see, it's pretty ornate. It's got a real nice decal on the back there. The camera light there, and the light from the window is glaring on it, so I'm turning it where you can see it a little bit. Pretty nice banjo. The tailpiece is a little bit loose. It just fell off, but it does go on there correctly. Anyway, you can see there it's a Maybell. I will tell you this, I just did all the work and set it up. I didn't film the work, but I wanted to let you see it because this instrument, per the customer, is for sale, and I just thought I'd mention it to you and let you know that this is for sale if you're a collector of banjolins or this type of instrument. I don't know the age on it, I didn't look it up, but just looking at it, my guess is from at least the 40s, and my guess really is probably the 20s or 30s. But that's just a guess. I do not know for sure what year it is. I've seen a lot of these, worked on a lot of them over the years, and usually they're in the 20s, 30s, somewhere in there. So anyway, that's what I suggest that this is. It's a well-made one. It's got a lot of tension hoops or tensioners around the hoop there. And the head's in good shape. Everything's really up in pretty good shape except for the tailpiece. Like I told you, I had to solder this piece here. It was broken half. The cover fits loosely, but you can always bend that and make that fit tighter, so that's not a big deal. But anyway, I wanted to show it to you and let you see it. The cover, by the way, is a little ornate. It's got a little carving on the cover, so it's a pretty nice instrument. I believe it's pretty much all original. The only other thing I noticed that's not too good is the nut up here is a little bit wore, a little bit broken right in that area, but the strings still hold into place, so it's usable as is, but you might want to put a new nut on it if it was yours. But anyway, if you're interested in purchasing that Banjolin, just give me a email at my rosastringworks.com is my website. You can go there and get my email, or you can, if you can write it down or remember it, it's rosastringworks@gmail.com or jerry@rosastringworks.com. Either one of those will work. So hope you enjoyed that. A Banjolin, one you don't get to see very often.